Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a Traci Reed YouTube hop using her new collection called Flutter. And it's so cute. It's for spring. The colors are great. Definitely springtime vibes with the nice bright colors. And so for today's video, I thought I was gonna do some mixed media. I haven't done it in a while, even though I have been doing it in my one little word projects. So you've been seeing those, and I do actually have to do March's prompt still. Nothing like waiting till the end of the month. So for today's though, I'm gonna get like extra creative. Well, at least I'm hoping. Okay. So for the collection, I have repeat printed the trim of buttons. So I printed it a bunch of times just because I am going to cut it out, and this will be the border. This is the title, Happy Heart, and then I had just a little bit of journaling that'll go wherever it needs to go. But I loved the butterflies in this thing. So when you get the stickers, you know, they come in individual files in that too, and that's how I was able to create this because I printed it wrong. This is the sticker sheet. So when you get the individual elements, I just took them and blew them up. Okay. So I have this to use, but I double-sided it printed. So I'm trying to use this side first. And if I need the back side, we'll do that. But where we're getting creative. First, I have already gessoed this paper. I did it off camera just so it could already dry, but you can see a little bit of the paintbrush marks, and I'm doing it on Basil Marshmallow cardstock, so it's nice and heavy. We're also going to be using because I have so many of them, Shimmers Vibes. Yeah, Vibes and Spritzes. So these are all kind of like a blue shimmery color. You can see that color palette right there. I think I'm definitely going to maybe do these. So we're going to create like a sky mixed media background. Then, and here's hoping, we're going to cut these out. These are the embellishments. And then this was, she recently had school pictures. So I printed it like this, right? But what I'm thinking, guys, and you know, we're going to see if this works. I am going to literally cut her out and she'll be here. And I'm going to get Valentina to do handprints of her hands. I see, you know, in pink probably. That's why I did the pink butterflies. And she'll be the body and then have the little other butterflies around. So it's like completely all mixed media. What do you think? Yeah, that's my idea. Because I thought about just having it and then like maybe having her handprint here. But I was like, oh, what if I can do her hands as her wings itself? So that's what we're going to try to do. And then we're going to cut out all the beautiful butterfly embellishments from the collection. So this is the beauty of working with digitals, you know, because I love the sticker sheet and I could cut, I can use it the way it is. But when I saw the butterflies, and hence the collection called Aflutter, these are beautiful. So I just wanted them big, and then I can put them like around, and that she's part of the butterfly gang, you know? So let's get started on the beautiful background.
Okay, scrappy friends, let's get started on this mixed media background. Like I already indicated that I did prime the Basil cardstock with white gesso. And so here I am just going in with my shimmer paints. So at first I was like, oh, let me just kind of dip and go and get this watercolor effect. But then I was just like, let me get the color down. So I spritzed it. And you can see that I'm just kind of moving the spray and color around. That there's a white water dish in the bottom left-hand corner. You can't see the dish, but that is where I'm just getting the water in order to activate said product. And then I'm just obviously right now diluting some of it out, and that way I can get some of those paint splatters. This did get all over my desk, so word to the wise if you do it. Don't have anything too close that you don't want splatters on and or spray, because it did kind of get everywhere. I am using a pair of Cutter Bee precision scissors to cut around the little figure of Valentina from this photo. This was taken before school day. Pictures were at school that day, so of course I like had her most perfect because I just did her hair, just put on the bow. There are no wrinkles yet. You know, we took photos before we got in the car to go to school. So she did so good. I got the photos back already from this thing too, and she killed it. I mean, okay, kids of scrapbookers know how to like smile on cue, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing it like every day with her, whether a selfie or something cute that she's doing with the dogs. So I'm sure she acts perfectly for the photographer when they're like, okay, now smile, little one, you know. because they were so cute. So here I am cutting out all those enlarged butters from the Aflutter collection from her.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the butterfly hands with her handprint. I just have regular old craft paint, and we will paint them, stamp them, and then go wash them.
Okay, if you do not like making a mess, do not try this at home. So here I am with the first attempt, and it dried too quickly, and it was kind of splotchy. So I was like, oh, let's go ahead and add some more. And then you can see right there on the bottom left, I dropped a whole dollop of pink paint right on the corner of that. And you know what? You just kind of keep it going, because now I had to dirty up her other hand, and she was such a good sport. We have done this many times. I love handprint cards for Mother's Day and Father's Day, and so we are always doing these. So I finally now made it into a butterfly, which she kind of loved. So here I go trying to spice up this handprint. So here I am just with it's Scotch Techie glue in my fine line bottle, and I'm adding like hot pink glitter. This is just Recollections glitter from Michaels. I've had these in my collection for a very long time, and so we slowly make their way through them. And so I'm just making some lines, some dots. This is a light pink glitter, and then I do go in with some like blue turquoisey colors that kind of match the background, and just doing these dots in like arc forms. Like I said, just spicing up them, because I didn't want to go in with like a detailed paintbrush to make any of those like butterfly true markings, but I just thought kind of some dots and squiggles of glitter could make these quite lovely. So, like I said, this was a messy process. So here I am too. I was like, oh, I had like the iridescent snow looking one. I was like, let me just go around and make some zigzags and add some more glitter all over the place. So that's what I did. And let me tell you, this glitter got everywhere. So at that point I was like, okay, let this dry as well. So so previous to doing the glitter, I did let everything dry, and it was weighted under a stack of scrapbooking pads of paper to get any of the wrinkling out that kind of happens from working with wet mediums, and it flattened out perfectly. So just know that that's always a trick, and so it did do it. And here's little Vale helping me kind of put the butterflies all over it. I mean, butterflies, unicorns, and rainbows are like her love language, so she just was enamored with herself becoming a butterfly right now. It was definitely a cute process. So I know I had the intention of using that happy heart on the upper left-hand corner for my title, but I just didn't want the white blocked out. So in Full Bloom, this is a collection I got recently from Tuesday Morning. It's a Bo Bunny collection, and it worked perfectly. It was gold. So the title is not Traci Reed specifically, but it does work. Then I'm just going in, since I cut off all of the little antennas with a gray flare pen to mark up all the antennas that I cut off. Yes, they're not matching completely, but in order to get that butterfly look, I went with it.
Okay, that will wrap up this artistic mixed media layout featuring handprints from my daughter and all these beautiful butterflies from a Flutter collection from Traci Reed. I will have it linked down below along with the rest of the ladies in this blog hop. I'm so happy that I got to play and do this. And what I also like, it's serendipity that I use this title in Full Bloom, because she does have a journaling card that also has that expression on it too. So this may not be Traci Reed, but the sentiment is in the collection as well if you want to kind of recreate it. I just didn't like, the one I had created because my mixed media got so big that I didn't want a big white box, on it. Is the only reason I didn't do that one. So fun. And then my journaling just simply says, how happy am I to do craft projects with your handprints? I will always love doing these to see how your hand grows. Hopefully you will let me do it at 16 years old too. Isn't that just so cute, and all that glitter? And those illustrated butterflies are to die for. All right, that is everything from me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you want notifications when I upload, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get informed when I upload a video. Take care, everyone. Bye.